Hey, today we're diving into something every dealership, like manager, leader, that you need to master. All right, and that's focusing on what's called high impact activities. All right, so here's the deal. When you're running a dealership, man, it's easy to get bogged down on those day-to-day chaos, right? Between putting out fires and dealing with those endless emails and tackling unexpected issues, your big priorities, man, they sometimes get pushed aside. Does this sound familiar? Because it did to me. All right, today we're going to fix that though. All right, in this video, I'll walk you through how to identify with what tasks actually move the needle in your dealership and not just time wasters. How to use what's called the Eisenhower Matrix, right, to sort your to-do list. And I'm going to show you how to delegate or eliminate the low priority stuff. That's just literally wasting your time. All right, so by the end of this, what I'm hoping here is that you'll know exactly how to focus your energy on the things that matter the most. All right, so let's get started, like seeing why is this so important. All right, that's what all of us want to know. All right, why is this important and why does it matter to me? As a dealership leader, your time is actually your most valuable resource. If you're spending it on things that don't really matter, things like micromanaging or tasks that someone else could easily handle, you're stealing time from the work that could actually grow your business. So here's what happens when you focus on high impact activities. You drive results. Isn't that what we're all here for? It's what we all want. All right, spending your time on the right things, it actually like directly impacts your bottom line. All right, whether it's hitting your numbers or just improving customer satisfaction, all right, building your team. All right, you empower your team. Delegating that smaller stuff, the smaller stuff that is to you, man, it gives your team room to step up, take ownership, and they don't look at it as a small thing. Now, big one, you reduce stress. Right? We deal with so much stress anyway. When you prioritize the most important work, you just stop feeling like you're spinning your wheels all day. All right, this is about shifting from just being busy to being productive. And it starts with knowing what deserves your attention. Now let's get to that tool I talked about. All right. The tool I absolutely love, and I've used it for a long time. It's called the Eisenhower Matrix. All right, this is a super simple way to figure out which tasks are actually worth your time and which ones aren't. You know me, I like to keep it simple, all right? And this one, it divides your task into 4 categories based on urgency and importance. And here's how this actually works, okay? So you've got quadrant 1, right? You think about it like a box, okay? A box. You got quadrant 1, all right? This one is important and urgent. Do first. All right, these are tasks that need your immediate attention. So when we're thinking about a dealership, okay, this stuff might be like a customer issue. We're trying to get it before it actually gets too much fire below it and needs to be resolved ASAP. Following up on that deal that's about to close, okay, maybe save a deal types. These are high impact activities, things that grow your dealership, but don't require immediate action. All right, quadrant 2, it's important but not urgent. Schedule. These are high impact activities, things that grow your dealership, but don't require immediate like action, stuff that can be scheduled. Okay. Like coaching your sales team, because we're going to schedule that every morning at a period of time. Reviewing inventory strategies. Once again, it's important, but you don't have to schedule that out. Planning next month's promotions, right? As long as we get done by next month, you're cool. All right. Quadrant 3, this one's urgent, but not important. Delegate. These are tasks that need to get done, but not necessarily by you. You're like handling like routine service appointments, responding to non-critical emails. Okay. Quadrant 4, these are not urgent and not important, and you need to eliminate. Right? These are time wasters. Right? Scrolling social media, spending too much time on over like detailed reports that no one reads. It's only because for decades we've been told we need to read them, and no one reads these anymore. Once you sort these tasks into these categories, you can now focus on actually what actually moves the needle and stop wasting time on everything else. Now that we've talked about it, sort of sorted these out a little bit, okay, sorted out these tasks. Let's talk about what you do with the stuff in quadrants 3 and 4 first, okay? The low priority and the time wasting tasks. Delegating tasks, that quadrant 3. Ask yourself, who on my team is better suited to handle this? Delegating isn't about dumping tasks, right? It's about giving your team like opportunities to step up. So, like, instead of personally confirming like service appointments, okay, delegate that. Delegate it to maybe to your service advisor. Delegate it to one of your top salespeople. It was like a floor manager type. Have your sales manager handle routine follow-up so that way you can focus on developing your team, right? If you're a sales manager, maybe have your floor leader do it. Eliminating tasks, quadrant 4. Let's be honest. What are you spending time on that's not helping your dealership while you're there? We're here to work. If you're spending 30 minutes fine-tuning a report that no one really cares to look at, cut it or simplify it, one or the other. Delegating and eliminating these tasks clears your plate so you can spend more time on quadrants 1 and 2, the things that truly matter. All right. Now let's talk about where you should be spending most of your time. Right. Most of your time for the day, quadrants 1 and 2. Quadrant 1, do first. Handle these tasks like immediately. They're critical. So, like a deal that's about to fall apart because of a finance issue. Jump in and get it resolved. Quadrant 2, that schedule area. This is where the magic actually even happens. These are the high impact activities that set your dealership up for long-term success. 800% levels, guys. Coaching your sales team, a big one, right? Walking the lot to review inventory, a big one. And planning out your next big sales event, right? Make sure your calendar reflects these priorities and block time for them. Just like we talked about, last week, block time and protect that time like your business depends on it, because it does. Your homework for this week goes right with this, okay? Write down all your tasks and sort them using the Eisenhower Matrix. Delegate or eliminate at least 2 tasks that aren't worth your time. And be honest about these, okay? Because you're gonna have some. At least we all do the thumb scroll, okay? Focus your energy on quadrants 1 and 2, the things that actually move the needle in your dealership, okay? Are we really trying to get to 800% levels or not? Then let me know, all right? Either comments, message me, call me, whatever. Which tasks you're delegating or cutting out entirely. I want to hear how this process is helping you free up time and then focus on what matters. And you know what? Like always, if this video helped you, give it a like. You better be subscribing anyway. Hit the bell so that we don't miss next week's leadership tips. Thank you for watching, and let's grow together. And as always, win the day.